Hi guys, welcome to my first ever video on YouTube and welcome to the all-in series where I'm going to be teaching you the best all-ins in the current metagame to get your free wins on ladder. And what better way to start with my favorite all-in, which is the mass Slowling in ZvP. 2 months ago this was pretty much unbeatable and you'd get about 90% win ratio on ladder with it. Anyway, going straight into it, we open up with pool first, 15 pool. So you open with standard opening, that's why this build's so strong. You're going to open pool first and go straight into 3 hatch, which is the current metagame for ZvP standard macro. So this is so strong because Protoss see this and they think, oh, he's playing standard. So we go down and we take the 16 hatch, which is also standard. We're basically just open up standard until 20 supply. He doesn't manage to block it in this game, so that's really good for me. And then we get the Overlord on 15 straight after the hatch, allowing us to get that Queen and Zergling straight after. As soon as the Zerglings pop, you need to chase down the probe so you can take your third base. And you can build more Zerglings at this point and just hide them in your main. I did decide to build 2 more drones in this game, but I think I prefer building more Zerglings. So you send these 2 Zerglings out to your third along with the drone, and you're going to take this hatchery. So it's completely standard play from this point. So you take the third hatchery, chase that probe down with the links, and then here's the good part of this build. You only build 1 queen, and then as soon as you've chased the probe away, you build an overlord and you start building lings to spam into your main. You need to find out what position he is with your overlord. And then the best thing to do with the first 1 or 2 lings is have 1 ling chasing the probe around the map. I already chased him back to his base, so I know he's not out on the map. I didn't actually see him move out here, which is really bad. But leaving at least 1 ling at the front to bait the zealot is what you want to do. You bait the zealot away and then your mass Slowling will be able to run in and snipe the cannon or whatever and just win the game. Most Protoss players open Zealot Stalker, and that's why this build is so strong, because they will move out with the Zealot to clear any Zerglings off the watchtower. On this map you don't really need the watchtower because of these stupid positions, but yeah, most players open Zealot Stalker and then go to pressure the third or something like that. So as you can see, I'm just spamming mass Slowling inside my base. Oh, something I missed is as soon as you inject the first hatch, you want to send the queen down and you will block the probe from getting into your main. You're going to hide all the lings in your main, and the probe with the new queen range can't actually get past. It's actually impossible for the probe to get past with 5 queen range. As you can see, I've baited the zealot away here, and the rest of my lings are just going to run by, and this is going to be a nice free win for me. This is why I love this build. It must be so frustrating to play against, but you can get so many free points on ladder with this. As soon as I'm in the base, just target down the cannon. Make sure you kill the zealot that comes back and target the sentry as well. So I will target the zealot with these lings that end up rallying in. Just keep pumping more lings, make sure you keep your injects up and things like that. And then you just kill the probes. Killing that pylon can be okay, but make sure you control your units well, make sure they're all in the battle. And that's how you get a free win with mass Slowling, guys. I love this shit. I thought I'd just show you guys another game where the guy doesn't get his zealot baited out and I'm against a full building wall off. So at this point you can still win the game. A lot of Protoss don't react properly, so you want to target the forge and most likely the gateway or a pylon as well. There's not much point in targeting the cybercore because it does have the most HP and it'll be so long before warp gate finishes that doesn't really matter anyway. So in this game I go for the forge, picking off that zealot because it comes back home, and he tries to build an even bigger building wall off, but because I'm going to be able to kill the forge, it's going to be limited to how many cannons he's actually going to be able to build, and I'm just going to keep rallying Zerglings. It's really important that you control your lings and make them attack specific buildings instead of just moving and attacking whatever. So I go for the pylon here and the cannon at the same time. Got 2 more cannons finishing, but I'm going to be able to break through this cannon. I'm going to hit that cannon and this pylon at the same time, and this pylon. There's only a certain amount of surface area, so you've really got to split your units well and attack things so your lings don't just run into the back of each other like they are on the left here. So even if you get a game where they've got a full wall off, you can still win because it's still a strong build. Like, they've got to do a lot of walling off, and on a wide natural like this, it's still really strong. And while this build isn't as good nowadays, you can still get a lot of free wins with this. I really recommend doing this if you're pissed off with Protoss, or you're struggling, you just want some free wins, or you just want a bit of fun. Enjoy.